It's Tuesday, the 11th of July 2023, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to add into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Iron Banner. We got Season of the Deep, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and what is in the Eververse store this week. If you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content. Okay, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week, and first of all, I am standing next to the man himself. It's Lord Saladin, so Iron Banner is back for the third and the final time in Season of the Deep. If you haven't got your hands on that new fusion rifle just yet, now is a great time to do so. Also, that exotic quest for the Wikid Implement, that new scout rifle, is out and it is available right now. So make sure you got those 3 exotic fish. You could jump into the deep dives and get hold of that exotic scout rifle. If you need to level up to get a high enough power level to make meaningful damage to that boss, because he is very, very tanky, then make sure you pick up all those pinnacle rewards on the director map and check out all the yellow dots. We're talking about yellow dots and pinnacle rewards. We got the featured content for the week. So the featured raid, well, that is the Garden of Salvation. And then we got the featured dungeon. That one is the Spire of the Watcher, and you can find that on Savathun's Throne World. In terms of the Nightfall for the week and the Grandmaster Nightfall, we've got the Corrupted. That one is back. A little bit easier than it used to be, so that is good news. And for the weapon this week, we've got a good one. It's the Hung Jury SR4. If you jump into the Grandmaster Nightfall and complete that, you could get an Adept Hung Jury. But it is worth noting that Trials of Osiris won't be around this week, and that is because Iron Banner and Lord Saladin are here. So Trials is taking a week off, but don't worry, it's going to be back next week. Well, next up, let's have a look at the seasonal challenges. So first of all, we've got Super Salvager. Beat combatants with super abilities in salvage activities. We've got Treasures from the Deep, so complete a deep dive activity with the highest tier reward bonus. We've got Commendable Diver, so give or receive commendations in match-made deep dive activities. And then we've got Pinnacle, so reach power level 1810 by earning Pinnacle rewards. And then we've got Trial by Firing Squad, so win multiple rounds in Trials of Osiris. We've got Broadside, defeat targets in Gambit with power weapons. And bonus progress is granted for final blows with linear fusion rifles and for defeating Guardians. Then we've got Implements of War, so defeat targets with auto rifles, handguns, scout rifles, glaives, and linear fusion rifles. And bonus progress is granted for defeating Guardians. Okay, next up, let's have a look at the raid content and the challenges for the week, starting off with the Root of Nightmares. Challenge here is All Hands Challenge. Next up, let's go on over to Europa. Got the Deepstone Crypt and the challenges of all trades. Next up, we got the Vow of the Disciple. Challenge here is Swift Destruction. Go to the Legends tab next. We've got the Vault of Glass. Challenge is Strangers in Time. Got the Kingsfall Raid. Challenge here is Gaze Amaze. Next up, Dreaming City. And the last wish we've got Ever Fight is the challenge this week. And that leaves us over on the moon with the Garden of Salvation. As you can see, all of the challenges are available this week as your featured raid for the week. Next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles, starting off with the Vanguard. So the Nightfall, that is the Corrupted. Grandmaster Nightfall 2. The weapon is the Hung Jury SR4. Good luck if you're jumping into that. In terms of Vanguard Ops, we've got an Arc Surge this week, so good for all you Arc players this season. And Arc is very good this season. Have a look at Gambit. Got regular, got freelance, do 3 matches, get some pinnacle gear. Check out Crucible for the week. I think the big news in Crucible is Iron Banner is back. We've also got Supremacy as well. And for the rotating players, we've got Mayhem. That is a pretty good week of Crucible. But no trials this week. That's taken a week off because of Iron Banner. Don't worry, that'll be back next weekend. Okay, let's leave Lord Saladin alone for 1 minute and check out Banshee-44 and see what weapons he has for us this week. First of all, we've got the old Sterling. That one is an auto rifle. Got arrowhead break, steady rounds, rewind rounds, and harmony. Always good to have rewind rounds on a weapon. So old Sterling, that like it's a very good one indeed. But Nezarek's Whisper, ballistic tuning, appended mag, demolitionist, and turnabout. Plus we've got extrovert as well. So that's a very good glaive. We've got the combined action, corkscrew rifling, accurized rounds, Zen moment, offhand strike, field tested. We've got the Sailed Spy pitch glass, full bore, enhanced battery, compulsive reloader, swashbuckler. You got right hook, of course. Finally, tarnished metal. This is one of my favourite scout rifles in the game. Arrowhead break, tactical mag, 4 times the charm, and multi-kill clip. And you've of course got right hook there as well. Looking at the other weapons then, we've got Crate, first of all. Very good auto rifle, stasis weapon, arrowhead break, extended mag, compulsive reloader, focus fury. That is a Viced Stinger weapon. For the Lunulata 4B, elastic string, carbon arrow shaft, rangefinder, headstone. A good roll on that one. The Viced Stinger weapon as well, and of course a stasis weapon. Next up, we got the Fugue 55, arrowhead break, tactical mag, head from gold, snapshot sights. There are synergy, so that'd be good for PvP. Another sniper, chamber compensator, tactical mag, shoot to loot, snapshot sights, Omolon fluid dynamics, and that is your Galu RR3. Both 90 RPM snipers with snapshot sights. Be good for Iron Banner this week. Next up, the Typhon GL5 counter mass, proximity grenades, unrelenting, frenzy, Omolon fluid dynamics. Finally, the Naz Redden Hungry Edge, heavy guard, flash counter, surrounded, field tested. Those are your weapons this week. Well, that was Banshee's weekly weapons. Let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what Tess has for us for Bright Dust. First of all, Tyrian Abyss. We've got the Reef Regalia, Dreaming Shimmer, an ornament for Malfeasant. Aim to misbehave. That's a very good looking ornament, that one. Then we've got Down Under Dance. Oh yes, we've got the Nutbush. Fantastic. Shout out to all the listeners of DCP. And the hosts, of course. Next up, All Together Now. We've got Dreaming Clarity. We've got Table Scraps. That is for Fair Rations. Very nice indeed. We've got the Asymmetric Force. A nice little exotic sparrow. We've got the Pragmat Shell. Also got Fingerheart. And finally, we've got Row Your Boat. We got Unspun Fate. Got the Champion Entrance. Plesiohedral State. Miracle Imperative. We got the Wayfarer's Guise. Very great. We got the Golden Age Wine. That's pretty good with that armor combination. I do like that. We got the Byzantium Lotus. And that is your Eververse store for the week. Well, that is about it for the weekly reset items this week. I think the big news is Iron Banner is back this week, and also the Nutbush emote is available in the Eververse store for Bright Dust, so make sure you go in and get a hold of that. Well, whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, I hope you have a good time. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.